So I finally got monetized. I'm so excited. Thank you all so much for being along with me and making this possible. Most new creators seem to earn somewhere between $50 and $500 in their first month of being monetized. And I was able to come to this wide estimate by watching tons of small creator videos out there about their first month of being monetized and overall their monetization journey. Of course, we know that lots of big creators make plenty good money, but I've always wondered what smaller channels and newer creators first earn when they're just starting out. You know, when they don't have 1 million subscribers. So in the spirit of helping my fellow YouTube noobs out there and those aspiring to be monetized, I'm going to be sharing how I got monetized, my YouTube journey, how much I earned in my first month, and how I was accurately able to estimate how much I earned. Let's get into it. As a disclaimer, this video is going to be talking about money and finances. If you are uncomfortable with that topic, you can exit out of this page at any time. All right, with that out of the way, let's get into it for real. So let's talk monetization basics so everyone is on the same page. So for anyone who doesn't know, in order to make money from YouTube ads, you have to become monetized first. There are a lot of different ways to make money on YouTube, but when we're talking about this in the terms of this video, we're talking about AdSense. AdSense is the money that comes from the ads that play before, during, or at the end of a YouTube video or in between YouTube shorts. And in order to become monetized, you have to meet the following requirements. Have 1,000 subscribers, have 4,000 watch hours within the last 365 days, or have 10 million views on YouTube shorts in the last 90 days. Also, you can't have anything extra weird on your YouTube channel. Basically, that's anything that would go against like YouTube's terms and conditions. Another important thing that you're going to need to know for this video is RPM, which stands for revenue per mil, which basically all it means is how many dollars you generally earn per 1,000 views. Oh, that's very straightforward, and it sounds pretty easy, except for the fact it's not. And that could be a video topic all on its own, but that's the basics of getting monetized on YouTube. All of that brings me to my YouTube journey, how long it took me to become monetized, what I did in the meantime, and when I hit those requirements. And to be honest, my journey was stupidly long. People who are more dedicated, committed, and have a clearer vision when they start their channel are a lot more likely to get monetized sooner than I did. Here are the spark notes of my journey. I posted my first video in January of 2019. I sporadically posted 41 videos between 2019 and 2025. I got my first 1,000 subs May 2nd of 2024. I reached 4,000 watch hours March 6th of 2025. And I got approved for monetization March 18th of 2025. Those are the basics. People along for the plot and who want all the details, here's the full breakdown of everything that happened in between. So like I said, I posted my first video in January of 2019. I sporadically posted 39 long-form videos between 2019 and 2025, most of which are private now because they're simply just not that good, very low quality. During that time I was in college, there was a pandemic, I graduated, I had heart surgery. There's so many things that happened that caused me to post sporadically, but just needless to say, I did. But despite not posting consistently, I did have one really well-performing video. And that video was the resume that got me hired as a designer that I posted in 2022. And that video alone helped me amass a lot of my early subscribers. I netted 818 subscribers from that video from the time it was posted to January 1 of 2025. After that video, I proceeded to post 3 videos sporadically and then did not post for 2 more years. January 13th of 2023 was when I hit my first mini milestone of hitting 100 subs. That's 4 years after starting, 36 videos later, long form. This was before shorts was a thing. July 13 of 2023 was my second mini milestone, hitting 500 subs. That was 6 months after hitting 100 subs, and I had posted 2 videos in that meantime. One of them was the resume video. May 2nd of 2024 was when I hit the 1,000 subs milestone. That was 10 months after hitting 500, and I had posted 0 videos since. And that's what allowed me to cross over the first big major YouTube milestone requirement, 1,000 subscribers. With that resume video, I also amassed about 2,000 watch hours. So in the start of 2025, a lot of life had happened since I had last posted a video, but I decided I really wanted to come back to YouTube and take it seriously this time. So at the start of January of 2025, I posted a video, and then in March of 2025, I posted 2 more videos. One of those videos was my Pinterest video, which is where you probably all recognize me from. The Pinterest video started to get picked up by the algorithm, and within its first week of being posted, amassed over 2,900 plus hours of watch time. Just in the first week of that video being posted, that pushed me over the threshold of meeting all my monetization requirements. With that video, and after a week after it being posted, I can now finally begin to start making money from my videos. All of which brings us to now and how much I actually made in my first month of being monetized. And I know that a lot of you are skipping to this chapter in the YouTube video. Hello, welcome back. And I just want to say, I understand, I get it, but I am going to call you out. Just know that the context of this video does matter. So feel free to go back and look. Regardless, here are the numbers. Everything that I earned from my first month of being monetized came from my top 3 videos. My third best performing video in terms of revenue was the resume that got me hired video. It had an RPM of $2.92, amassed 1.5 thousand views in this time, and earned me $4.64. The second best performing video in terms of revenue was the downfall of Pinterest video. The video had an RPM of $2.63. It amassed 44,000 views during this time and netted me a total of $118.33. My top performing video in terms of revenue was the Everything Wrong with Goodreads video. It had an RPM of $4.79, 31,000 views in this time, and netted me a total of $149.25. All my other remaining monetized videos amassed a grand total of $3.21, bringing my grand total to $275.43. Some other important stats that I think are notable during this time, in case you're curious: my average RPM was $3.50. I got about 78,000 views during this time. I netted over 686 subscribers, and I got 6,700-ish watch time hours. So that's how much I made, and those are my stats that go along with it for my first month of being monetized. All of this brings me to how I was able to accurately estimate how much I would earn from my first month of being monetized. Everything that I've seen from new creators and people who work with new creators very often, the general RPM seems to sit around $2 to $5 for newer channels. Gaming seems to be on the low end, lifestyle in the middle, and finance or business related topics on the higher end. For larger, more experienced, more consistent channels that have more videos posted, the RPM seems to average somewhere in between $10 and $30, generally sitting around $15. All of this, of course, depends on the niche of the overall channel and the video specifically itself. Larger channels with more videos generally do better with this RPM because there is more data and information about the channels and thus the videos that they generally post. So when they post out there, the algorithm is better able to place the video in terms of advertisers, in terms of what types of videos they want to be pushing out to their audience and who would they want to be targeting. And because the more accurate targeting, the more money they're willing to pay. Using that little nugget of RPM information and knowing that if I had a video that would close the monetization gap, I was going to have a video that was probably going to generate views for quite a while after. See, from my research and my early success with my resume video, I knew that if I had a video that performed well, it was likely going to continue to perform well and generate a small 1,000 or so to 3,000 views per day after its peak. After a video performs well and gains traction, it generally keeps doing well, which for me was exactly the case. When I was watching these videos peak, I estimated that after their peak, they would generate somewhere between 1,000 to 4,000 views a day. And if we take the kind of middle ground of the RPM of $2 to $5 and just grab that $3 amount, and that we estimate I actually bring in about 3,000 views a day, multiply that times $3. That's $9 a day. Multiply that by 30 days, it nets me to $270 as my estimate, which is only $5 off of what I actually earned. Nice little bonus. Did slightly better than I thought I would. So that's how much I earned in my first month of being monetized, how I got here, and how I was able to accurately estimate how much I would earn. Again, I want to say thank you to everyone who has brought me to this point in my journey so far. It would not be possible without any of you watching either this video or my previous videos. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a long time coming. I didn't know if I would ever actually reach this milestone. I'm really excited to keep posting now and in the future. I have a lot of videos that are super fun that I'm so excited to share with you all. And I have an accountability partner that now helps me with my videos, like make sure I stay on track and I'm consistently posting. And they are also incredibly excited about the videos, so stay tuned. Do subscribe down below if you are interested in that. I want to say thank you to all the people who have posted about their YouTube earnings and their monetization journeys out there as well. This video would not be possible, nor would I be nearly as able to accurately estimate how much I would have earned in my first month of being monetized without all those videos. This video is a way to kind of give back to all those people who have been able to help me and motivate me and inspire me. So hopefully this can inspire some other new creators that are coming along as well. It definitely is a good motivator. Helps you know what to look forward to and what you can actually anticipate in the future. I hope this video helps some of you out, and if you were just curious, now you know. This is what a small creator can make in their first month of being monetized. If you're a YouTube creator or you want to be a YouTube creator, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, and if this was insightful to you or otherwise, comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.